What's up, lady crew? Oh my gosh, this is like weird. Don't worry, I'm not driving. I'm parked safely in a parking lot, but I brought my little like tripod because in the car, like most of the time I'm in the car doing videos like at whatever stop I'm going to. So I'm like holding my phone talking to you guys. So I brought my little tripod and I wrapped it around my steering wheel. This is really weird because I'm used to like looking this way, which see the lighting is better looking this way, but no, I'm hands-free and I'm a person that like talks with my hands anyway, so this is weird. Anyways, hey guys, what is up? I am Ashley Will. I am your Lady Crew life coach and I'm here to help you start living your best life right now. So say hello if you are just now popping on. Drop me a 1 if you are here with me live. I saw one person hop on. Drop me a 2. Just simply drop a 2 if you're one of my replay watchers. And tell me where you're tuning in from. I would love to know like where in the U.S. or in the world. I know I have lots of friends in different countries. Where you're watching from. So drop me a hashtag replay and just where you're watching from. Okay guys, so I have, and also, I always forget to tell you guys this. Tap my face. 3 little dots will pop up here in the right hand corner and you can click on those 3 dots and then click on receive live notifications. Because I had somebody message me last night. They're like, I never get notified when you go live. Do that and you will get notified every single time I go live. And even if you can't catch me live, it'll be on your phone so you can watch the replay. And I have been wanting to do this video for a while, especially here in this page. And hey Megan, woo woo, it's me and Megan. Especially in this page, and I hope you take something away from this. Feel free to share this video because I think if you're walking around with a heartbeat, you need to hear this. How many of you guys have a toxic person or persons, okay? Hey girl, hey. Have a toxic person, okay? It could be one or multiple people. Lots of us have multiple negative people in our life. How many of you guys have an energy vampire / toxic person / negative Nancy, whatever you want to call it, who has one of these people in your life? Just simply say me down in the comments. And really, I don't know that I can type me because I've been doing what I'm about to tell you for quite a while. And it's like negative people just see me and they don't even come near. So I am here to talk to you about that. Okay, so there are 3 types of people, okay? There's just 3 types of people in the world. There are uplifting people, there are neutral people, and there are not uplifting people, okay? Very simple. Uplifting, neutral, not uplifting, okay? You spend 5 minutes with an uplifting person, right? Just in conversation, and you walk away and you're like, wow, like that was an amazing conversation. Like I feel like pumped up, right? A neutral person, you'll talk to them for 5 minutes and you walk away and you're just like, okay, go about your day. You're the exact same person. A not uplifting person, this is something else I want to ask you. If you can relate to a not uplifting person, you talk to them for 5-10 minutes and you walk away and you're like, oh my gosh, that was exhausting. Has anybody experienced that? Put exhausting in the comments if you have experienced that. I know I can't be the only one. You talk to somebody, a not uplifting person for 5 minutes and you're like half dead. Like it is so draining because they are an energy vampire. They are literally sucking the energy from you. And I was watching a video and it was really interesting because it's so true. There's 2 types of energy vampires, okay? An inherent energy vampire or a transient energy vampire. What is the difference, okay? A transient, actually, let's talk about the transient first. A transient energy vampire is somebody who's just going through a hard time, okay? Say, their dad has cancer and they're just in a really bad place, and you know, it could even be going on for a year or two, and you know, you support that friend, right? We support our friends. We love on them. We show them compassion and empathy. Okay? That is a transient energy vampire. You give them that energy because that's what friends do, right? For other friends. Now, someone who is an inherently energy vampire is someone who has always been that way, has always been a downer, a negative person, looks at the negative side of everything. And those are the people that I want to talk about. People that have always just been like toxic, like their whole life. That's just the way they are. You have got to, okay, let's think of our mind and our life as a beautiful, gorgeous garden, okay? If you pour water into your garden, what's going to grow? The weeds or the flowers? When you water your garden, what is going to grow? Are the weeds or the flowers going to grow? Trick question. They're both going to grow. Water cannot distinguish, you know, what's good and what's bad. Same with energy. Your energy is going to feed whatever you give it to. It cannot distinguish between good and bad when you're giving it. So are you gonna water the weeds in your garden and have this like horrendous energy sucking, like life altering garden where you're literally like going through your daily life like, oh, like so freaking drained, like your tank is like this full, and your tank may have 0 in it because you're constantly watering the weeds, the energy blood-sucking vampires in your life. That's who you're giving your energy and your water to. You can't do that, okay? Those weeds need to be simply plucked, okay? Whoop. Pulled from your garden, and you guys know the compost pile? That's where your weeds need to go. So, whoop, compost pile, whoop. All your weeds, okay? I want you guys to do this over the weekend. I want you to weed your garden. That's your challenge. They need to go stay in the compost pile, okay? Not forever. They don't have to stay. You don't have to throw them away forever. But they need to be out of your garden, your life, your mind, okay? They need to be over in the compost pile unless they decide, you know, that they want to change. Then, of course, you can replant them back into your garden, okay? And water them and watch them grow into a beautiful flower. But your weeds, boop, 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 boop. Like, I've never picked weeds so fast in my entire life. Actually, I should probably have stock and Roundup. Like, killing weeds all the time. I'm sorry, not killing. I'm pulling them and putting them in the compost pile, right? Focus on your flowers, on your uplifting people, on people that give you life. Like, life is hard, right? We have circumstances, situations every day that happen to us. And sometimes it's a struggle to get through your own day, let alone giving all of your energy to a blood-sucking vampire. So you have got to weed your garden of these people. And I'm not saying, you know, be rude or mean to them. You can be caring and loving from a distance. Does that make sense? You can be detached from that person, from that situation. You can be completely emotionally detached from them, okay? You can love everyone, love them from a distance. I'm sorry, but if you are an inherent vampire, you cannot be in my garden. That is my rule. You cannot be in my mind, in my head, in my circle. You can't. And what is the result of that? A gorgeous garden filled with only flowers and a really happy life. I can honestly say I am legitimately, genuinely happy. Day to day, yes, like stuff comes up. But deep down, I am really happy with my life. I am so happy with my circle, and my circle is very small. My garden is very small, but wouldn't you rather have a gorgeous, like, small garden than this huge, like, 100-acre weed garden? Wouldn't you much rather have a small, gorgeous flower garden than this huge, blood-sucking energy fields and fields with weeds? Okay, compare your life, your mind to this garden. And I'm telling you, hey Nicole, I'm telling you, once you start to boop, 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 when you start pulling those weeds, okay, and sometimes that toxic person keeps trying to come back. I'm telling you, once you get into this state, into this positivity state, and people can see that, okay, people can see that, and it could go one of two ways. This person might keep coming back, bam, 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 but you got to stay strong, and you got to keep, because weeds keep growing, right? You're not just going to weed your garden one time and it's going to be like weed free. Weeds constantly are popping up, and it might be that same weed. It's so funny because our new house, I have sprayed this particular weed 5,000 times with Roundup. I swear it's died and came back to life 5,000 times. I've picked it up by the roots, and like they just keep coming. The same type of weed. It's driving me insane. I'm literally talking about a weed right now. It's the same with people. They like to come back. Sometimes they like to come back, but you have to stand strong in how you want to live your life. You don't want to live your life every single day constantly giving to somebody who sucks the life out of you. You have got to stand up and be strong for yourself. And especially if you have kids, I see so many miserable, tired moms. I see so many really cranky moms. And I'm not saying I'm not cranky. I just did a video a couple days ago where I told my kids, on the way to school, I stopped the car and I was like, get out. I'm not listening to this. So I'm not saying you have to be this perfect mom, but I see a lot of cranky, tired, exhausted moms. And it pours off onto their kids. I took Brantley and Sophie to the pumpkin farm last weekend, not kidding, and it was really eye-opening. David didn't go, it was just me and the kids, and just seeing all these parents interact with their kids, Brantley and Sophie even made a statement to me, and they were like, gosh, there's a lot of really mean parents. And I really noticed it that day too, and I was like, see, you guys are lucky. You call me mean? How about you go live over there in that family? But you know what I think? I think, well, it is their fault, but it's not their fault because they are letting these energy suckers from all over suck all of that energy out of your life. Say you have John, this inherently vampire, okay, who's always been like that, a toxic person that's always been like that, and you keep giving them energy. That's 10% of energy gone. That's 20% of energy gone. That 20% of energy you could have had to give to your kids, to give to your spouse, to give to that good, uplifting friend. You're giving energy away to people that don't deserve it and take it all away from you for what? So you have got to boop, 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 go crazy and weed your freaking gardens this weekend. I'm telling you. And if this toxic person is someone super close to you, a spouse, that could be for a different video. Because obviously you can't weed a spouse in a day, right? But more distant family members, you can totally weed that. You can totally weed your garden, okay? All right, is this making sense? Hey, Mrs. Shahan. I can't call you Brianna. I have to call you Miss Shahan. You got to go back and watch this. I'm nearing the end now, but if you're just popping on, you've got to go back and watch this because I'm telling you, it is crucial to your life. It's crucial to having a happy and successful life. Keeping your garden free of weeds. And I'm talking about people. They've got to go hang out in this compost pile. Okay? And I'm not saying throw them away forever. They may get their act together and you can invite them back into your garden. But until then, they've got to stay in that compost pile. Do yourself and your family a favor. Get your garlic out or whatever keeps those vampires away. Okay? Quit giving your energy to those vampires that have always been like that. All right, that is my tip for today. I didn't want this video to be too strung out, but thank you guys so much for joining me. And if y'all have any input or anything, drop it down in the comments. You have questions for me or suggestions on videos that you want me to do. I'm totally open to suggestions on videos. I am going to be doing videos 5 days a week in here, Monday through Friday, so you're not going to see me tomorrow or Sunday. I will do posts in here, but I'm not going to be doing videos over the weekend. So Monday through Friday, I'm going to be doing videos. Open to suggestions if you want to hear on a specific topic. And don't forget, if you're on right now, tap my face. Just go, boop. Don't pull me from your garden, but tap my face. 3 little dots will pop up in the upper right-hand corner. Tap that and then click on receive live notifications. And then you will see when I do go live. And also, if you can't pop on right then, if you're at work or whatever, you'll still have that notification where you can go back and watch the replay. So that is it, guys. Happy Friday! And please take my challenge and weed your gardens this weekend. You're going to thank me come Monday. And after you weed your gardens, your energy is going to start filling up more, and you're going to have more energy to give to your spouse and your kids and people that actually do matter. So that is it, guys. I will talk to you later. Bye.